This is Fast Break. Today we have Arizona College Prep head coach Esteban Ruiz. Coach, are you ready?
Absolutely. Happy to be here.
Let's do this. Coach, where is your hometown?
Mesa, Arizona.
Okay, local. Favorite cereal as a kid?
Cheerios with bananas.
With what high school did you attend?
Westwood Warriors.
Westwood, Ron Com. Okay. What was your first job?
Arizona College Prep.
Okay. What was your first car?
A Jetta.
What color?
Black.
A black Jetta. Okay.
Yep.
What did you have for dinner last night?
Last night we had barbacoa, rice and beans at my wife's aunt's house.
Man, I don't have any clue what that is, but sounds our morning person or night owl?
Both. Night out.
As a coach and teacher, you got to be both, probably.
That's right.
You have to pick one representative from your team to appear on Jeopardy. Who are you picking?
Oh man, it has to be one of our guards, Victoria Benito. She was made for TV. Yeah.
Okay. If you didn't coach basketball, what sport would you coach?
Football.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Funniest girl on the team?
Lizzie. Little Lizzie.
Okay. Name one song you know all the words to.
I guess
Make them sing it.
Run Away from Kanye West.
Name one thing you say every practice.
Ball.
Toughest gym you ever played or coached in?
This one was a good one. It's Payson High School, obviously at Payson, and it was a Friday game, and they had the band. It was my first year as a head coach, my first away game as a head coach, and they had the band in the dome.
In the dome.
I had, my 5 timeouts, and any timeout that I could call, I was this close to my girls, and I was screaming, and they're like, we got nothing. We can't hear you.
Yep. When Payson does that, you almost got to get the earplugs.
Yeah, no, it was great, and luckily we won by 1, comeback win.
You can hear the band the whole way home on the bus ride, huh?
Yeah, just thumping.
All right, 3 words to describe your coaching philosophy.
For the kids.
Okay. Where are you picking up dinner after a late road game?
It depends. If I'm eating with my wife, Charm Thai. If I'm eating by myself, there's a little taco spot by Chandler High School that I go to.
Okay. Who is the best player you ever had to defensively plan for?
The post that graduated last year from Flowing Wells. I think her name was Naveen.
Just a nightmare.
Yep. Averaged a double-double in her career, and we didn't have too much size when we played her, and she's just a menace.
Well, how'd you do?
We lost them. She had a double-double. It was tough.
Okay. Most influential person in your life?
I would have to say my mother. Yeah.
Okay. Last movie you paid to see?
I would say probably a Marvel movie. It was the one after Avengers. I can't remember.
Oh, you're a Marvel guy? Okay. I can't get into those because I don't understand I don't watch much of so.
It was a Marvel one. I think it was Ant and the Wasp or something.
Favorite subject in school?
Math.
Be my second favorite person. Favorite person in U.S. history?
Favorite person in U.S. history. That's a tough one. As of recent history, I would say, well, out of all history, but
yeah,
he's more recent. I would say Barack Obama, probably.
Okay.
Yeah, I was in high school when he was going through his election, and you just saw like a paradigm shift. So,
Totally, definitely. Who are 2 coaches' playbooks or concepts you use the most?
Well, actually, I had the opportunity to coach with Coach Katie over at Mesa High for a while through club, and she's been a great mentor for me. So she lets me borrow a lot of her stuff and kind of coaches me through her concepts and schemes. And then I would say a little bit of Perry. I get some things from Curtis over there and Rene, his assistant. Again, through club, got to grow a lot coaching with those guys and that group over there at VBC. So a mix of the East Valley of some of the top 6A schools that, I try to surround myself around people that know more than me and they know more than me, and I try to adapt some of those things to our girls and our athleticism and athletes, for sure.
Just kind of make it your own.
Yep.
If you were going to give one piece of advice to a first-year varsity girls basketball coach, what would you tell them?
Other than don't schedule at Payson, no, I would say to focus on the development. Don't focus on winning. Focus on the girls and developing them, and everything else will come.
Definitely. One thing you'd like to open on Christmas Day?
Something I'd like to open on Christmas Day, I would say probably some gift cards. My wife is an excellent gift giver, but I always tell her, like, just, gift cards are fine, so hopefully this year she took my advice and I wake up to some Amazon gift cards and some what else? Best Buy, maybe.
There's some versatility with gift cards.
That's right. Yeah.
What is one New Year's resolution?
Oof. I wouldn't say too much of a resolution, but something I need to get back on is going back to the gym. My gym hours were 5 a.m. For, I would say, 6 years, and then last year's season and with my wedding and everything shifted a little. But I would say get back in the gym, grind it out at 5 a.m, and then have the rest of my day.
To left, what's your preferred form of social media?
Instagram, although because I'm a head coach, this X thing, Twitter, is I got to be on it.
You got to do both. I mean,
but
Instagram is kind of for the kids. X is kind of for the coaching network.
That's right. So Twitter and Instagram, I would say. Thanks.
Last one, and maybe my favorite one. Give me your best impression of any one player on your team.
I would say Chloe. Right. Chloe would, anytime I blow my whistle and I say, "You got one," she looks at me and she says, "A full one or a half a one?" "A full one, girl. We're running."
And what does that mean, a full one or a half a one?
Full suicide or half a suicide?
Ah, gotcha.
Yeah, so Chloe always with the good questions.
So you blow that whistle when her ears kind of perk up and she knows how much are we doing here.
Yep, her ears, and then she has these eyes that are penetrating. She just looks at you and she's like, "What are we doing?"
All right, well, that was Fast Break with Arizona College Prep head coach Esteban Ruiz. Coach, thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me.